Hey, what's up everybody? Emerald Gamer from Mineral Gamers here. Just going to give you a little Minecraft update again. Not on Minecraft, but on the channel, as you all know. I always do updates on Minecraft because peaceful music and whatnot. But in all seriousness though, I did want to talk about some things that I don't want to say haven't been living up to, but definitely want to do some changes for the good at least. And it's not like I'm gonna remove or anything or whatever, but I'll get to that in a little bit. The first thing I wanted to talk about was what I'm going to call Wave 3, and what I refer to in waves in this term is the waves of like new games we play on the channel. Because in case anyone hasn't noticed, and this is unironically done. I did not intentionally do this at all. But whenever we play a new set of games, they're always in waves of 4. So the first one was like Sonic Adventure, and then we had Lost Odyssey, and then Old Eon, and then Until Dawn, I believe. And then the second wave was like Shovel Knight, the new Mario Let's Play, Dead Rising, and something else that I can't quite remember. Maybe Until Dawn was part of the second wave. Wow, I don't even remember my own waves. Aren't I cool? Anyway, so the third wave is going to be just a new set of 4 games, and those are just going to be like dead-on dedicated Let's Plays. They're not going to be like the Mineral Party, which was just a new segment, quote-unquote segment that was just released. Currently, we just did like a little test run to see how it did, and some people liked it, so we like to keep Mineral Party around. But it'll kind of just be like a thing that comes around every once in a while, like much like One Life Left, but maybe not that rare. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But it may replace Let's Play sometimes, but it's not going to be part of waves, essentially. After that, I'd want to talk about. Well, actually, never mind. I had it written down right here, and I completely forgot. Way to look to my right, me. Anyway, but before Wave 3 starts, I want to do like some cleaning up because a lot of our games are not finished. We've only finished 2, and that's not a lot out of 8. So we have 6 more to clean up. With Sonic Adventure and Until Dawn being those 2 that are actually finished. We have 7. Wow, math is hard. 6 more. Jesus Christ. 6 more to do to finish, and some of those are on their way. Some of them are going to be kind of finicky with how they're going to work, and some of them are just Lost Odyssey and Opal Eon. Spoiler alert, are just going to be episodic. So they'll pretty much be the only ones that we won't be cleaning up initially before the third wave of games, but they'll be mostly done by the time the third wave comes around. Another thing with third wave is I'd like to do more like retro, not necessarily retro, but older type of games. I kind of realized that we've kind of been staying around the same era of games for a while, with the exception of Sonic Adventure, and that's definitely intentional because of the restrictions we have with resources and whatnot. But by the time Wave 3 comes around, that should change, so we might have some quote-unquote older games that are not so virtual console-y, if you know what I mean, because Sonic Adventure. But yeah, but definitely those games in Wave 3 might be a bit older or whatever, somewhere probably around Sonic Adventure to even older than that, probably. I mean, not that Sonic Adventure is really all that old, it's barely 15 years old, I think, but more retro type stuff past or before Sonic Adventure, I guess. Another thing, I guess, is I've always wanted this channel, and I'm sure a lot of us would agree, as us being members of the channel, would agree that we started this channel as like to be a channel with variety, and I kind of feel like we've been living up to that game-wise, but we haven't been living up to that like content-wise. I mean, everyone does Let's Plays, it's not a surprise. But I mean, it's not like we're gonna halt Let's Plays or anything. We're always gonna do them, that's our main thing. But what I wanted to start doing is I wanted to just kind of talk about 2 new-ish segments I kind of had in mind, I guess, if you want to say. Definitely one of them being one of the bigger way to speak English to me. Definitely being one of the bigger segments is like I wanted to start doing top 10s and sort of like review type longer content, more higher quality, extremely super edits, you know, all that kind of fancy junk. Kind of wanted to start doing all that, and that with multiple partners of the channel, I guess, team members, I guess, if we're a team. I don't know how you would describe us. I'm rambling, but but basically, I just want kind of like, geez, I am flying around hope vigorously. I apologize. Okay. Anyway, uh, great update video, me. Basically, I just wanted to start that, and I feel like that there's just so many members of the channel that at this rate it's going to be nearly impossible to get them all out on the channel through Let's Plays alone. So we have reviews and top 10s that they may or may not participate in, you know, it's their choice, whatever. But also I wanted to talk about another segment that I had recently come up with, more or less within the frame of like last month or so. I don't really know what it's called yet, but but it's basically it's just gonna be like expert talk or like tips or tricks or whatever, where we just have we have a lot of members, so I figured that it'd be nice to have like someone who knows competitively about something or is an expert in some sort of like game or whatever, and we could just have like a small, it'll be like a podcast type thing, but we might have like demonstrations and stuff. Like I know me personally, I've gotten really into fighting games more or less recently than I ever have been in my entire life, and that's pretty big to say considering I've always been a fighting game fan. But so recently I've started to do all that again, and I already kind of have some games planned that I know that personally I have some good insight on. We might actually have some special guests and all that. But just pretty much any game that we know a lot about, we're just gonna start spouting random fucking, not necessarily nonsense, but like tips and tricks from blank and blank or whatever, you know, that sort of silly nonsense. But like, other than that, I think that'll do it. Oh yeah, also, I don't really pronounce it all that much, or announce it, Jesus Christ. About it all that much, but some people might have heard it through the videos and like once or twice through Twitter. I'm trying to gain a competitive game in Street Fighter V. I mean, I realize a lot of people are not too supportive of Street Fighter V right now, but I honestly love the game, and you're gonna see a lot more Twitch streams, sort of, so to speak, on my hashtag Road to Pros. It'll be on Twitter somewhere. I'll probably mention it or something today. But yeah, look for that. I'll always announce Twitch streams as usual. And I feel like I've been wasting everyone's time a little bit too much today, so I'm just gonna leave. Alright, just remember, I'm Emerald Gamer from Mineral Gamers, as usual, and I'll see you when I see you.